want to relitigate what happened 9 years ago. First, it's important to go back to October 2016. We had an evolving intelligence picture, but we believed it was important that the American people know that there was a foreign actor with his thumb on the scale. But we did not say pre-election. We believed they were trying to help Trump hurt Clinton. After the election, the president wanted to put out as much as possible to the American people so the public would understand what happened. There was the assessment done in January 2017 that said that the Russian government favored Trump, was out to hurt Clinton. Most significantly were the congressional reviews, specifically the Senate Intel Committee. Their final version of the report on this came out in November 2020 during a lame duck session after Trump had lost, but while the Republicans were still in control of the Senate. A lame duck, forgive me, Carlos, is when Congress tells you what they really think about things. And so the Sisi report, done by a very professional Republican-driven staff, made the same conclusion that the Russians were out to help Trump hurt Clinton in even more forceful terms.
And that is the idea that there were just so many investigations.
By
Marco
now Secretary
Rubio.
of State Marco Rubio.
Yes, indeed. Peter Baker, zoom out for us. How might this impact Republicans, Democrats, and
Well, it's a way of trying to muddy the waters, right? Don't pay attention to this, pay attention to that. What you saw is the President of the United States put out a video showing, an artificial intelligence video showing Obama being handcuffed in the Oval Office and put in prison. And another image over the weekend showing him in the white Bronco as if he was O.J. Simpson being chased by police officers. We should stop for a second and remind ourselves that this is not what presidents do. Presidents don't do that. Even if you think there was some criminal issue, no president's supposed to weigh in on an issue that might be adjudicated like that. He has taken a fog of innuendo, a smattering of selective facts, and added that up to say this is a years-long coup. That was the phrase Tulsi Gabbard used, and treason. And there's zero backing that up. But it's a way of trying to get the base energized against a common enemy, and that enemy, of course, being Barack Obama and Democrats.
Democrats are trying to energize the base with the Epstein matter. The question is, will it overshadow what I put to Ro Khanna? Will it overshadow the pocketbook issues?
I don't think we know what's going to happen next week, let alone in the midterms just yet. How much this actually resonates with voters, we do not know. But I will say, I know we're having this conversation in a political context related to Epstein because it's an issue right now with Democrats and Republicans. To not lose sight of the victims in all of this is important. And I just want to give a quick shout out to people like Julie Brown of the Miami Herald, the journalist who uncovered a lot of these heinous crimes in the first place. You and your team here, Peter and his team, my team at the NewsHour, even in federal funding cuts, are working on this. If there's going to be credible information that comes out from this, it's going to be because it's led by the facts, not by politics.
Yeah. And look, the best thing for Republicans to do is to get some information out there as soon as possible. Maybe get Pam Bondi answering some real questions. The best thing for Democrats to do is to stay out of the way. If they make this an us versus them issue, that's the best thing that can happen to Donald Trump.
I agree. I worry that a large segment of the American public is drowning in conspiracy theories. I think Democrats should stay away from this, focus on what we know really matters to the American people, pocketbook issues, the economy, tariffs, so forth.
All right, powerful final message. Thank you all for joining us. Really